human factor error and its traffic signals. The intersection of humans and traffic lights, human factor engineering, HFE, and its relevance to traffic signal design, how HFE can minimize human error at traffic signals. Welcome to my video tutorial on applying the 13 principles to the challenges of traffic signal optimization. In this video, I'll explore how these principles derived from various disciplines such as psychology, design, and engineering can be leveraged to address inefficiencies in traffic signal systems. By applying human factor engineering, or HFE, to traffic signals, we can find smarter solutions to ease congestion and make traffic flow better. By understanding how human behavior, cognition, and technology interact within the context of traffic signals, we can devise effective solutions to alleviate congestion and improve overall safety. Throughout this tutorial, we'll look at the principles of HFE and demonstrate its relevance to optimizing traffic signals. We'll look at practical insights that can inform the design and implementation of smarter traffic signal systems. And by the end of this video, you'll not only have a clear understanding of how the 13 principles relate to traffic signals, but also gain actionable recommendations to enhance signal efficiency in our community or your community. How the 13 principles of HFE relate to traffic signals. Here we have all 13 of the HFE. Compatibility: traffic signs should match drivers' mental modes and expectations using familiar symbols and language for easy comprehensions. Consistency: consistent design across different signs and locations helps drivers quickly recognize and interpret their meaning. Minimalism: traffic signs should convey information concisely and without unnecessary complexity to avoid cognitive overload. Feedback: signs and signal lights should provide clear feedback to drivers about their actions, such as indicating when to stop or yield. Flexibility: signs and lights should accommodate a range of users, including those with varying levels of experience and abilities. Error tolerance: signs and lights should be forgiving of mistakes, providing ample warning and opportunity for correction. Reversibility: when possible, signs should allow for reversible actions such as U-turns or changing lanes. Visibility: signs and lights should be visible under various lighting and weather conditions using high contrast colors and appropriate sizing. Readability: clear fonts, appropriate sizing, and adequate spacing ensure signs and lights are easily readable from a distance. Workload management: signs should not impose excessive mental or physical workload on drivers, allowing them to focus on the road. Situation awareness: signs and lights should enhance drivers' understanding of their surrounding and potential hazards. Error recovery: signs and lights should help drivers recover errors quickly and safely, guiding them back on the correct path. And attention allocation: signs and lights should attract drivers' attention when necessary, using visual cues or placement to highlight important information. Green, yellow, red, but at what cost? Common driver errors include not understanding whether to proceed or stop at a yellow signal, indication, this is basically known as the dilemma zone, underestimating time to reach an intersection, underestimating time to make a smooth stop, failure to detect signal and proper lane assignment, and misinterpreting guide sign information. So we've all been through this. Basically what this is pointing out is that oftentimes we'll be driving, sure, green, we all pretty much know what that is. Red, it means stop, which even though some people don't do that. Yellow, however, oftentimes you'll come to a yellow light, or you're coming to an intersection and the light turns yellow and you're not sure, like, do I have enough time? Am I going to make it through the light? And we've all seen people go through the yellow light only to see it turn red as they're in the middle of the intersection. All of these things are dangerous. Um, so it should be changed so that it's a better allocation so we all know, um, whether or not we'll have enough time, and like if we are going to be able to stop in time, without causing injury or vehicle damage. Designing for distraction. Human factors research deals with human physical, perceptual, and cognitive abilities and characteristics and how they affect our interactions with tools, machines, and workplaces. The goal of human factors analysis in road transportation is to explain as fully as possible the information needs, abilities, and characteristics of road users, study the human-machine situational interactions that occur, and capitalize on this knowledge through improvements in engineering design. The psychology behind the stoplight. The psychology behind the stoplight delves into the intricate interplay between human cognition and traffic regulation. At its core, the stoplight embodies principles of classical conditioning, where the association between color signals and corresponding actions becomes ingrained in the minds of drivers through repetitive exposure. The stark contrast between red, yellow, and green hues serves as a salient visual cue, triggering automatic behavioral responses. When technology meets the road, the incorporation of smart technology into traffic signal systems represents a pragmatic evolution in urban infrastructure, enabling the integration of advanced sensors, communication networks, and data anal analytics to optimize traffic flow. Smart signals make roads safer by using technology like pedestrian detection and giving priority to emergency vehicles, improving overall safety. And we've all seen, hopefully, some of this at some of the updated intersections. I know there's some like that in Norman where there's an actual voice that says, to walk or to go, and then it beeps very loudly so that they know how much time they have. This should be in all intersections, for accessibility. The top 3 recommendations for improving traffic lights with consideration for human factors engineering, HFE, simplified. And these are my recommendations, also the recommendations that I found online. Clear and visible signals ensure traffic lights are easy to see and understand, even for those with vision impairments. Again, we've seen this, or I've seen this at some newer upgraded intersections. Adaptive timing, use systems that adjust signal timing based on real-time traffic flow to reduce wait times and congestion. This actually happened to me like the last couple of days, where a light changed and there was absolutely no other traffic on the road, which is super frustrating. Pedestrian safety, allocate enough time for pedestrians to cross safely and provide aids for visually impaired pedestrians. Again, much like the other one that I was saying, the other slide, I've seen this at some updated intersections, and I absolutely love that feature, and it should be at every single intersection. This table explains human factors and the relationship to roadway design elements. The human factors that are listed here show the design value and the design element affected. So perception, reaction time, um, deceleration rate, and things of that nature. So we see applying the 13 principles to traffic signals offers a clear path to improving driver and pedestrian safety. By understanding human behavior and cognitive processes, we can revolutionize traffic management for the better. So here I've listed my references for the information, the photos, and the table that I utilized in this presentation. I hope that you found this video informative and interesting, and thank you for watching.